There was you guys ever hear the maze up in Arkville? You ever hear about that?
I don't think so. I mean, I've heard of mazes in the area, but not specifically.
There's a maze out there. It's really wild. I'm not
just right on 20. Just keep going on 28.
Yeah,
right?
you keep going on 28.
Past Margaretville and
Arkville. I think it might be right before Margaretville.
Oh, I played out there once. I thought it was after Margaretville, but I played with Nina Sheldon. Right? Do you know her, the pianist? Great pianist and singer. Yeah. But I mean, I was like, where is Arkville? And when you get to Arkville, you're like, you feel like you're in another time and space.
Yeah.
Like
there's like a train and
gas is like 24% more because they got to get it out there.
Right.
It's really it's gorgeous country. But anyway, having a maze there sounds like a perfect place. There.
Yeah. No, when we were kids, like it was like this legend, and so we knew a couple of girls from Woodstock. Actually, Ruth Unger was one of them, if you know Ruth. Mike and Ruthie.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. We used to hang out when we were kids.
Wow.
Because we both had, we had musician parents, and we spent a couple summers just, having fun. And
very cool.
They actually took me to the maze. They knew where it was, because you just drive up there and you pull over to the side of the road at some point, and you get out and you just, you hop over the little guardrail and go down into the woods. You just kind of wander around till you find these train tracks, and you cross a little bridge and you take this little path, and then boom, there it is.
Wow.
It's a brick.
It's a public thing, or
it's not really. No, I think we probably could have gotten in trouble.
Okay.
But people went there, I mean, you got this, and the thing about the maze is you wander into the maze, and there's two sculptures in there. There is an angel, and then there's a minotaur. And so the legend was like, whatever you find in there, that's whether you're going to heaven or hell, basically.
Good God. So
it's like, it's kind of heavy. We go in one at a time, we're like, we're going to find out what happens.
Like separately? You?
Yeah. Just so.
So if someone was on the outside.
Yeah. I mean.
Like, how long would it take you to go in there and come back? Like.
An hour.
Okay.
It was made from brick walls, they're. You couldn't see over them. You could probably climb up on top of them if you really wanted to at the beginning, because it kind of slopes down when you go into it. Yeah. But we went in there and explored it, and I could hear the voices of my friends wandering around, and eventually I came upon it. I found the angel. Nice. And I was the only one there, and then I heard screams of horror. And I was like, Jesus, what's happening? I started running towards the screams, and my friends had all wound up at the Minotaur. And in the Minotaur's scrotum was a wasp nest. And so they were like, the wasps were like pouring out of the scrotum, and they're getting stung. And I was just like, wow, you did
so find hell.
Wow. So, but I was always struck by that, man. I just love that feeling of like finding your own way inside of something.
Amazing.
And discovering these, these really cool sculptures. They were not like straight up. They were pretty wild sculptures, like the angel and the minotaur. They were.
It's funny though, because nothing describes the music business better than a minotaur's nutsack full of wasps. Like
Indeed.
That's very much has to be part of your experience.
Absolutely, man. I got stung. I got stung hard.